Short Bus. Yes, that's right. It's time for another installment of the Dryline Farmer Podcast presents the Short Bus episodes. We like to think we have good ideas from time to time, and most of the time, those ideas are short-lived. And so, we bring you the Short Bus episodes. Some of our best ideas that we could cram into 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes, but usually that's when the good idea runs out. So that's why we have this, the Short Bus episodes, brought to you by the Dryline Farmer Podcast, found only on the Global Ag Network. Also on iTunes, Twitter, Facebook, Spotify, SoundCloud, and everywhere else. Yes, that's right. It's time for another installment of the Dryline Farmer Presents the Short Bus episodes. This week, we've got it's interesting, we were off last week, and we were up at the Junior Angus show up there in Nebraska, and so we didn't really remember to take our equipment with us, so we didn't get an episode out there, but nonetheless, we're here. This week, we've got it's a real short kind of infomercial. Not an infomercial, maybe it's a public service announcement, whatever the case. We've got 10 different people, real interesting testimonials on their reactions they got from the vaccine. Obviously, it's a big issue right now, COVID and the resurgence of the virus and everything. Well, these people went and got their vaccines, and now they've had some really interesting reactions. Most of them are pretty harmless, but they're really interesting nonetheless to hear what they did. So we're going to go ahead and roll that tape, and I just cracked my voice, but that's how it works in this biz. But anyway, so here we go. This is, I'm going to call it a public service announcement. It's kind of like one of those deals you see on like real late night TV, even though nobody watches that anymore. So nonetheless, here are some testimonials from people getting the vaccine for the coronavirus, heard only on the Dryline Farmer Podcast. This public service announcement brought to you by Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz. These customers all got their vaccine at a booth specially set up at the Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz Emporium place. Here are the testimonials from our first 10 customers. Hello, I'm Jack. And my ears rang like a sumbitch after I got my vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz. Hi, I'm Ruby. I got my vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz. And I got acne on my thighs. Sam.
Hello, I am Sam. I grew hair on my toenails.
Rick. My arm shrank 4 inches after I got the vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz. Jose. Hey, Mato. Man, I got the vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz, and now I can no longer pee standing up. Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz. Here's Riley. Yeah, after I got the vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz, I hit my toe on the dryer. Tony. Hey, man, after I got the vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz, I took the vaccine and my sister woke up pregnant. Gloria. Hi, I'm Gloria, and I got the vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz, and now my cousin is no longer an asshole. Mickey. Hi, I'm Mickey, and I got my vaccine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz, and now I can crap with a straight face. And finally, Bob. I'm Bob, and I got mine at Tommy D's Nutz and Screwz, and now I can haul ass all in one trip. I always find it interesting how all those voices they all sound like real similar. I don't know what that comes from, but nonetheless, guys, we hope y'all have enjoyed this latest installment of the Short Bus episodes brought to you by the Dryline Farmer Podcast, exclusively, disseminated, sent out, delivered by the Global Ag Network, and they put it everywhere podcasts can be found, including even, yes, this one. So, guys, check in next week or whenever the next time comes around. That short bus will be stopping by to pick you up. And until then,